Hello everyone. I watched a video on YouTube yesterday from a UK YouTuber for comparison between the Model 3, Mercedes and IM5. Of course, IM5, I personally think that has been poorly graded. First of all, is between the IM and the MG relationship, and that's just marketing. I don't think there's any arguing point, except that maybe the buyers want MG badge on the vehicle, but not the IM badge on the video, on the vehicle. Of course, what does it make? Does it make the driving more pleasure? Does it make the vehicle more valuable? I don't see any difference. Second is talking about the vehicle's efficiency. Of course, IM will be the lowest. Look at this. This is my vehicle. I bought it brand new. This is the IM6. It has the tire pressure measurement. It has the mileage recording after each time you recharge. And here you get the total mileage. And I've been driving this vehicle for more than a month, and the mileage is around 2,342 kilometers. So I think the point is, driving this vehicle for more than 2,000 kilometers, and the kilowatt per 100 kilometers is around 18.2. Let's make it even, make it 20, and it's around 1 kilowatts to 5 kilometers. This is a huge vehicle, people. This is a almost 5 meters long, 2.4 kg vehicle with 100 kilowatt batteries. So of course the mileage is going to drop. We can't ignore the weight, the comfort from the vehicle, which will affect the kilowatt 400 kilometers. You can buy a Piatti and has around 12 kilowatt hour per 100 kilometers. But look at the size. The size tells you everything. This vehicle can sit 3-person adult in at the back seat, and you won't get any crowded feeling. And the leg room, and they talk about the quality here, there, not good. But you know what? The design of this vehicle is from a British. You can search online. I don't remember. But the design of this is from Britain. So why they complain? I don't know why. And last but not least, this vehicle, in comparison to the other two, is the cheapest. Even if you buy a performance model with more than 700 horsepower and not to 60, just 2.2 seconds. Okay. I'm not here to talk about the vehicle, the performance, but I just wondered why they would have a video like that, but not talking about the pros and cons. I just read another news yesterday of a German newspaper. Well, of course, it was translated to Chinese. And it says Model 3 was the worst. What is the worst? Worst on recalling, failing, a breakdown, whatever. And so why would they say that Model 3 has the best technology and the function here is worse than Model 3? And they even mentioned this page copied some others, but not all, just copied some. I think it is very funny to mention like that, because all the vehicles control is the same. Of course, the display may be different, but at least you touch it, display the icon, whatever, shall be similar. So I don't really sure why they don't talk about hit the steering, hit the seats, ventilated seats, massage. They don't talk about you can watch YouTube. They don't talk about the kindness on this display. They don't talk about the blinkers. They don't talk about the transmission. They don't talk about the knob. They don't talk about the wireless charging. I just think that video kind of biased. So look at this. I won't say the quality is the best, of course, because the price, if they cost, let's say, $5,000 more, would you buy it? No, you buy this is because the price versus what you get, right? So I don't really know. See the build quality. Well, I won't say the build quality, but just the overall design is from Britain. And they say the seats here is very uncomfortable. I sat on a Tesla Model Y or Model 3 and the seats, it's smaller than this. And those guys were like 6 feet tall, 5'10", and they were talking about Tesla's seats is more comfortable, and I just scratched my head because I sat on the Model 3, Model Y, and I am just a 5'6" person, and I don't feel comfortable at all. So I don't really know what is going on. I'm an Asian guy, Asian size. Of course, I'm overweighted. Those guys are white people size, 5'10", 6 foot, and I would say they weigh more than 200 pounds. Well, one of it I think, but not all. But I just don't know why. So I recorded this video just to mention that this car, it's worth of buying. Of course, there's not much off markets yet because no one's buying it. And Tesla has been on the market for 10 years. So think about it. Go visit.